My name is Carol, and I'm 50, and I'm a homemaker. I've been hoarding a lot of my children's pictures, drawings, and keepsakes. Thousands and thousands of papers to social services and the disability people, mostly hospitals and medical records and bills.
My name's Kelvin. I'm 53 years old, and Carol is my wife. It looks like a dump to me. I mean, it just looks like she throws her trash just everywhere. Boxes all the way to the ceiling. And they're not stacked, they're just leaning to one side and papers falling out of the boxes. I'm afraid to lay in bed because I feel like something's gonna avalanche on me. I've seen mice feces around like the stove. I don't want to eat feces. I asked her, don't you care how I feel? Don't you want to see me happy? She can't budge an inch for me. It's been like this for the last 22 years. It's depressing to be in that situation where there's just garbage everywhere. It just depresses me totally. I've left the home. I gave her an ultimatum. Do you want your boxes or do you want me?
I'm Rachel, I'm 19, and Carol is my mother. My mom called me a lot and say, you need to call your dad and you need to make him come home. And she went through a lot of mental anguish there, and it was really hard for me to hear. I couldn't blame him for not going back because I wouldn't want to go back either.
My name is Sabrina, I'm 27, and Carol is my mom. I don't want him to not be there for her, but at the same time, I can't expect him to want to stay there when it's so dirty.
My family, when I was a child, were very angry all the time because we had broken marriages. We had 11 kids from 6 different parents. My brothers and sisters were extremely abusive to me. They told me that my dad didn't love me. So it made me think my father wouldn't protect me and that I couldn't be with my mother and she couldn't protect me either.
The way she was raised, she had bad things happen, and hoarding was a way of her dealing with the pain of the past.
I wanted to feel loved and protected, and so I collected all this stuff that made me happy.
My mom's biggest excuse for all of her papers will be the lawsuits that she's in.
I went to a theme park the first day we moved here and hurt myself really bad. And then a year later, my daughter took me to another theme park. I got injured on the ride there too. So that took me 4 years to do the paperwork and get lawyers to help me.
It's trash in the long run. She'll be living in a house full of garbage all alone. Nobody will be there for her, and it's pretty sad.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. We've got 2 things that need to happen today. One is we need to clean the house. That's easy. Second one is we got to get this family back together. That's going to be a little more difficult. It's a long time coming. Family's ready to see this house clean.
Oh my gosh, he left.
I'm Dr. Charlene Underhill-Miller, and I specialize in the treatment of trauma. Carol was anxious about Kelvin leaving, wringing her hands.
It's giving me a nervous breakdown.
really not knowing if he was going to be back, and really afraid that Kelvin didn't want anything to do with us this morning. Apparently, Kelvin had gone to get coffee.
Please don't leave without telling me.
All right.
Please don't give me a nervous breakdown. It's too much to go through.
She's incredibly frantic.
Are we rushing it? Well, I'm trying to help you, but I didn't know what you want to keep and throw. And
Talking
you
about
got money stuffed in just about every envelope here.
Carol, you're getting a little anxious. Do you need to take a little break?
No, I just don't want her throwing my journals away because I use my calendars to write my journals on.
The reality is she's in a deep mental hoard. I mean, she is really lost inside her own head. And she's going to have a huge roller coaster up and down throughout the day.
Are you happy enough to stay?
I'm getting there.
I want you to say you're getting there. I want you to say yes.
You want him to say yes?
You want me to say yes?
What?
To staying and not leaving. Because his family shouldn't be important.
He would equally say to you that none of this stuff should be here and your family should be important.
This is work I've been doing, and he knows I've been doing work.
But this is the disconnect. If you want him to put family first, you're going to have to put family first over paperwork.
Why don't you come back in here? I just want you to kind of look around.
Pretty hideous.
Carol, what's this like for you to see what's happening?
Well, the government and social services makes you have a lot of records and papers.
Government didn't make you keep these papers. You chose to do that. You are going to have to make the decision today. Do you want these records or do you want your family back? Period. You could lose all the court cases and you're still going to want your family by your side, correct?
Well, I have to make some money, and that's how I make the money and pay the bills.
I'm going to say it one last time. You're going to have to choose today. Family or paperwork.
So I take care of my family is taking care of these cases and these medical problems.
You're trusting a man you don't know, and you don't trust
I'm
him.
not trusting him. He said he was throwing it away. He didn't say he was going through my stuff.
What's going on?
If my husband's going through my stuff and looking through my personal stuff, I'd rather him discuss it with me now instead of personally getting mad or angry about something I have that he doesn't understand and doesn't want to talk to me about.
We spent a lot of time with their going back and forth about the issue of trust. She didn't trust Kelvin to treat her things respectfully, and she didn't trust Kelvin to go through her things without reading it and then getting angry with her.
I never touched your
You
crap,
threw away
huh?
tons of my stuff behind my back.
Now I'm
Just
getting-
asking to
now I'm
prevent
getting
future
pissed.
problems,
Now I'm
that's
getting
all.
pissed. I never took nothing of yours. I don't want nothing of yours. You understand that?
She's trying to find a hiding place for the stuff today. Feel that she feels the most important to her, so nobody will touch it.
Will you please not take my husband.
Take your husband where?
In there.
Take him where?
Don't take him in the shed.
Oh, she's put a ton of stuff in here since last night. This was only about 4 foot high. Between 11 p.m. last night and 9 a.m. this morning, she's brought in about 15 boxes and stacked them in here. She actually beat us to the punch. I mean, she's brought it out here and already tried to save it before we could even show it to her. So what's going on?
People are taking my stuff and throwing it away.
I don't think you've seen the things that we kept for you. We've kept a whole lot of it. All of your court papers that were important we've kept. For most hoarders, they're able to convert from needing to be around people to they just need to be around stuff. All of those court cases give her something to think about. They keep her busy. They give her hope. Do you feel safety with all this paperwork here?
That's right. It protects me and reminds me of good times that we had, and we haven't had any good times for 10 years, and there's nothing good except for those papers.
Do you think you'd rather have the papers than have them right now?
Yes, I would. If I'm making them miserable, they shouldn't have to be here.
They're here this weekend because they've chosen to be here this weekend.
Sorry, it's all my fault.
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is.
Okay?
I'm very emotional. I don't want to break up my family.
I'm sorry we had to go through this, okay? Maybe we could have done it another way.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I messed with you. It's very important to me to do whatever I can to keep the family together.
Carol started our morning really, really agitated and suspicious that we had thrown things away. But she's doing a lot better right now. She's working on a couple of her bins and she's throwing some things away.
Take it.
Awesome. Thank you. Proud of you, Mom.
It's the home run stretch. We got 2 hours. And I want to get this yard cleaned up if we can. You think we can do it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's keep going, guys. We're doing this. We're close.
The family pulled together. The girls were really, really motivated. Kelvin, her husband, was really motivated.
Just really happy that Kelvin and Sabrina and Rachel and I could work all together. It's probably the first time in our lives that we've worked together, and them not being angry at me. Oh my gosh, look at
Is
this.
this the same place?
It's the first time I've ever seen it in my life here.
Since we
Come
moved
on
in,
in. Come on in. Come on, walk all the way in.
Oh my gosh, there's a couch
You know how nice
sit
this
down?
is?
Wow, that's outrageous.
Isn't that nice?
Tell me what it feels like to be in here.
It feels like a lot of weight's been lifted off my shoulders just by taking it off the floor.
Yeah. Hey guys, hey Sabrina,
Hi.
Rachel. Yeah, I want you just to experience this room.
What do you think?
Wow.
That's awesome.
Takes my breath away. Definitely not going to cut off my mom now. She's worked really hard in the last 2 days, and I'm really proud of what she has accomplished, and I know she didn't want to, and I'm happy, and I'm going to continue to talk to her and be there for her.
It really means a lot to me that you guys came and you come back again and see me.
We'll come back.
We've worked really hard for 2.5 days to help this family clean out their house. I think at this point they understand that the problems go deeper than just a messy house. My concern is that if Carol does not get the social services and the support she needs, that she's going to fill the house back up again and live in a rat-infested home. So I'm going to ask you today, we've done all we have time for. Is this enough for you to stay?
I would have stayed definitely if the whole house was done and completed. I'm about half and half at this point. But I really honestly do feel like she's going to try. I'll stick around and wait and help her to see if she'll do it.